Gnosticism, the occult, Greek mythology, and world religions have been a fascination of mine stemming back to childhood. When I stumbled upon Gnosticism in the late 1990s, most people had no idea what I was even talking about. But then the Matrix came out, and it provided a bit of a foundation to begin a dialogue with people who weren't familiar with the Nag Hammadi Library and its contents. Fast forward to today, and large language models like ChatGPT and Gemini's Notebook LM have been extremely helpful in organizing over 25 years of my notes, books, and deep research into the cosmology of Gnosticism. It's helped me piece things together and connect dots that were staring me right in the face for years, but I couldn't see them clear enough to articulate them coherently. I've spent the last 6 months using artificial intelligence in conjunction with over 25 years of my research to organize that content into something I feel like I'm ready to share with the world and those interested in learning more about Gnosticism. Due to financial limitations which prevent me from turning it all into a high-budget production, I found the easiest way to present this material is to painstakingly guide the large language models to articulate it for me, which has led to a lot of trial and error when it comes to getting the large language models to express my research in a way that honors my perspective without drifting too far into miscommunicating my core research materials. I really just want to get the information out there, so until I can afford to make it more palatable and personable, I hope that you will tolerate my use of artificial intelligence and take the time to listen. Because I've been immersed in this material for over 2 decades, what you are going to hear on this channel will likely challenge the garden variety Gnosticism currently trending online and in popular media. Right now, modern pop Gnosticism usually falls into one of 2 major traps. On one side, it gets watered down into New Age toxic positivity, the idea that we just need to raise our vibrations, manifest our material desires within the matrix, or passively wait for an external savior to come rescue us. On the other side is the trap of escapism. This is the frantic, fear-based belief that you need to physically fight the system or figure out a way to run away from the matrix. But as we'll explore, running or fighting only validates the system's authority to chase you. Escapism goes directly against the ancient Gnostic goals of monakos, maintaining an undivided mind, and metanoia, the internal upgrade of your consciousness. Pop Gnosticism also tends to force this massive cosmic tragedy into a simplistic good guys versus bad guys comic book. People constantly try to patch the living, revolutionary Christ onto the dead, archontic system of the Old Testament, which is like sewing a new cloth onto an old garment and making the tear worse. They misunderstand the fundamental difference between our eternal identity and our temporary, physical instantiation. In reality, the situation is far more nuanced. It isn't good versus bad, it's a spectrum of ignorance. You have the wicked fallen entities, like the Watchers, and the evil Archons who stayed loyal to the Demiurge. But neither are the good guys. Both factions are operating out of profound blindness. They are simply light mixed with darkness, creating a weak entropic gray zone. My research leads somewhere else entirely. What I'm presenting here isn't a spiritual self-help seminar. It is a forensic audit of reality itself. We focus on the suppressed protocols for how to actually survive here. The original texts teach a framework I call Gnostic Anarchy. It is the highly tactical practice of walking right through the center of the simulation, paying the coin to Caesar, but entirely withdrawing your spiritual consent. It is the act of standing up, turning your back to the screen, and declaring internal diplomatic immunity. So, if you are tired of the fluffy interpretations and are ready to look at the actual architecture of the grid and how to quietly walk out of it, you are in the right place. Let's open the case file.